Have you ever wondered how a storm millions of miles away in space could impact our life on Earth? It's a fascinating conundrum, isn't it? You see, the sun, our very own life-giving star, is a bustling hub of activity, constantly churning out energy. Sometimes this energy is released in the form of solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These are like explosions on the sun's surface that hurl particles and electromagnetic energy into space. When these particles reach Earth, they interact with our planet's magnetic field, causing what we call solar or geomagnetic storms. These storms are not like the ones we're used to on Earth. They don't bring rain or wind, but they can cause significant disruptions to our technology-dependent lives. From power grids to communication networks, from airplanes in the sky to pipelines under the ground, almost every aspect of our modern infrastructure can be affected. So the sun, which is a life-giving star, can also create storms that can disrupt our technology-dependent lives on Earth. But what exactly happens when these solar storms reach Earth? Solar storms, or geomagnetic storms as they're also known, can have significant impacts on our planet, particularly on our modern technological infrastructure. Imagine, if you will, your city's power grid suddenly disrupted. This is because solar storms can induce currents in power transmission lines, causing equipment damage and grid instability. But it doesn't stop there. Our communication systems aren't safe either. Solar storms can disrupt satellite transmissions and GPS signals, affecting everything from your mobile phone reception to your car's navigation system. Have you ever thought about the radiation exposure at high altitudes? Well, solar storms can increase those levels, posing risks to airline passengers and even astronauts. They can also induce electric currents in pipelines, leading to corrosion. So you see, the effects of solar storms are not confined to space. They reach right down to the surface of our planet. While we cannot stop solar storms, we can certainly prepare for them. But how? To protect our power grids, we can monitor geomagnetically induced currents, install blocking devices, and develop emergency response plans. For our communication and navigation systems, we can implement signal filtering and shielding techniques, develop backup systems, and improve space weather forecasting. To safeguard aircrafts and satellites, we can adjust flight paths, increase shielding, and monitor radiation levels. To prevent pipeline corrosion, we can implement cathodic protection systems, install insulating coatings, and monitor corrosion rates. To stay one step ahead, we can invest in space weather forecasting and monitoring capabilities. To ensure a global response, we can foster international collaboration and coordination. And to empower everyone, we can launch public awareness and education campaigns. With the right preparation and response strategies, we can shield our planet from the impacts of solar storms and ensure our survival in this ever-changing universe.